My shoulder is a never-ending process to get better, so I'm still doing lots of rehab. I had 12 shots in the last 9 months, plus one on every game day to get me through the World Cup, and now it's just time for my arm to rest because we have to gear back up for the Olympics, which are coming up this next summer. So giving it a little bit of a rest is probably a good thing right now before we start back up. On Dancing with the Stars, what can I say? I'm one of the 2 athletes who put on the show with Ron Artest. Everyone says athletes have an edge, but it's kind of hard for me to find the movement in my hips and the groove. As a goalkeeper, I'm pretty one-dimensional and I have fast footwork, but my weight all stays very balanced. And as a dancer, I've learned that your weight has to be very off-balance, so it's difficult for me. I need all of Seattle to vote and beyond, but it's a good experience, and I know it's bringing attention to the women's game. We have an obligation as a women athlete, and especially for women's soccer, to really promote the sport. And in doing that, you have to get into the mainstream. We can't just have kids watching our game anymore because, unfortunately, as much as we adore them, they're not going to support the league and bring in money for a women's professional league. So, we want to break into the mainstream, and I think being on the show is going to help us do that. I'm not, unfortunately, I'm not worried about myself and the top players, the national team players, because the U.S. Soccer Federation takes great care of their players full-time. So, but it's really the future of the game, the future of the women's sport, the players that aren't on the national team that you worry about, because those are the players who need to make a career out of a professional league. And I'm not worried about myself, but it is our obligation to somehow, some way make a league work here in America.